Now we look at our second press break, which gives us different options against a zone or a man. So let's take a look at our individual positions and our roles. We start our point guard, the one man, on the elbow opposite of the inbounder. Number 2 is our best sprinter and finisher, who starts opposite on the strong side elbow. 3 is our inbounder, who can look long and read the floor. 4 and 5 start behind the half wide. Now let's talk about the 1 and the 2, the ones opposite the ball. 2 is going to come across and set a pick for 1. 1 must stay patient, so 2 jump stops, and then 1 can either go top side or bottom side depending on the guard, really rubbing them off the screen. Our first option is to look long. Everyone's coming towards the ball, so once the screener sets his screen, he then turns and sprints the length of the floor looking for that long pass. The inbounder will hit the ball so everyone knows when to go. 2 sets his pick, then sprints the floor. 1 comes to the ball either top or bottom, and the 4 and 5 men sprint down to the foul line looking for the ball to divert, so we have the long pass option. Now obviously the long pass won't always work, so with option 2 we want to hit the 1. As the 2 sets his screen, 1 comes off top or bottom reading the play. We get it into the 1. Then we follow the same principles as in press break 1. So let's look at this. 1 uses the screen from 2 to become our initial receiver. 2 then sprints the length of the floor to become the 5 and play opposite the ball. The player on the strong side then sprints all the way to the floor. The player on the opposite side sprints to become that middle man, just like in press break 1, and then we play live. Our last option is option 3, the reversal. 1 receives after using the screen from 2. Nothing's on, so he reverses back to the inbounder who steps in play. Then we use the same principles as press break 1 with our middle receiver. The 1 man uses the screen from 2 and then cuts to become our initial receiver. He attacks the strong side, nothing's on. So our wing here, the 4 man, sprints the floor. He then reverses to 3 and the weak side comes in as the middle man to receive. If the pass is not available, the middle man gets out, the ball's reversed, and then the opposite corner has to sprint to the middle to become that receiver. And then as we catch, we turn the attack. Now we go 5 on 5, looking at our different options. As we set up our play, 2 sets the pick for 1 and the defense switch. He recognizes and sprints the length of the floor for the touchdown play. And a great read by the inbounder slaps the ball to initiate the movement and then sees that the defense switch and he has the look. 1, 4, and 5 did a great job of coming hard towards the ball to set it up. In this segment, we see the 1 get the ball after a good screen by 2. The defense stay with their men. And then we've got a great middleman coming middle as the receiver to pitch ahead and attack. Against pressure, we must always look up and we have to have a greedy receiver. You can never be too greedy as a receiver. Our middleman does an excellent job here. We see them come to the ball, and as our guard gets it, he's looking middle, head up, and a great rip to receive by our middle player. As he catches, he turns and attacks for a number advantage.